Hey guys, Austin here, and today I am doing my presentation on anime, and just letting you know there's a spoiler alert because I talk about some of these animes and may spoil some of them. Alright, you may be wondering why I chose anime. I chose it because I like the story of each of them have to tell, and I find the art style aesthetically pleasing, which that's another way you could connect it to the humanities being aesthetically pleasing. Why do I find it aesthetically pleasing? I just enjoy the art style of most of them, and I just like it more than regular cartoons, and it entices me to keep watching. What connects anime to the humanities? There are many ways it connects it. Like, for example, death, romance, and I'm going to give an example of each of these. Other than death and romance, I'm going to give an example of nature as well. But before we get in there, I'm going to give a little history. Like, this is the first true anime. It came out in Japan and was released in 1907. It was called Katsudo Shashin. I don't know if I said that right, but and the person who made it said it was unknown on Wikipedia, I think it was. All right. And first off, I'm gonna give the example of romance. In anime, romance is portrayed in multiple ways, either a straightforward topic or a more difficult subject. Okay, and the example for this one, I'm using Toradora. I really enjoyed this one. The main characters are Ryuji, Yasaku, Taiga, which is the short brown-haired chick you see in the background, and Ryuji's the blue hair guy. And then Minori is a pink haired girl, and Ami is the blue haired girl. Why I think it's a good example of love because it portrays it more of a love hate situation, which I think is very accurate because with love, it's just not always rainbows and butterflies, if you know what I mean. All right, the one for death I chose Your Lie in April. I really recommend this one. This one has some spoilers in this part of the presentation, just letting you know. Alright, main characters Kusei Arima, this guy over here, and Kaori Mizono, this girl over here. Okay, but this is another romance anime, but I was focusing more on the death aspect of it because it discusses death of both Kusei's mom and how he tries to cope with it, and then him and Kaori fall in love, but at the end she passes away, and hence the name Your Lie in April because she's been lying about her health condition. She said she was just anemic, but turns out it was something else. They never really said what it was, but yeah, that's how that happened. And yeah, this is basically what I just said. Yeah, here's just a little bit of more information on this one since I liked it so much. Kusei's mom abused him and treated him like garbage throughout his childhood just to make him the best piano player he could be because she couldn't do it. And this was his mom. She's in a wheelchair and everything. And as a result of that, every time he plays, he can't quote unquote hear the notes, kind of like maybe a PTSD situation, I believe. All right, then for nature, I have Japan Sinks 2020. I'm gonna keep it honest with you. I didn't really finish this one, but I thought it would be a decent example for nature. Here's the main character is Kite or Kai. I'm not sure how you pronounce that one. Haru Nanami Go. Yeah, I'm not gonna try to butcher this. Okay, Japan Sinks. I could tie this one in with nature because it's about a bunch of natural disasters. It's also about how they survive the natural disasters. And it's basically just a good way of portraying how nature is not just beautiful, but also destructive. And yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you guys for listening and have a good one.